I wanted to be a female astronaut when I was 6 years old. I've done a lot of things, based on kind of that internal drive, if you will. I feel like what I'm doing today in whatever capacity, as a female leader, as a marketer, is really important in terms of like what future we're setting. Pandora is the largest music streaming company in the United States. We have well over 72 million monthly active listeners, and we are all about providing them a very personalized music experience. Right before I joined Pandora, I've most recently been the Chief Marketing Officer and the head of the e-commerce business for Banana Republic. And I was lucky enough to be at the Gap for 13 years. What I really learned from my experience within retail was focusing on what the customer needs are and the customer experience first and foremost. When I joined Pandora, it was still, for all intents and purposes, a product-driven organization, very technology-focused. We hadn't made the transition to be really listener-focused, first and foremost, and that's what I bring to the table is, how do we think about what the needs of the customers are? How do we continue to bring back customers, both recapture customers that have left us for other music services, as well as keep our current customers really engaged through very personal marketing. We want to know as much about you as possible, from your musical preferences, what do you love, what do you not love. We're great about taking that information and creating a very personalized contact, either through retargeting off-platform, but through emails, through push notifications, to introduce them to the next great artist that they might not know they love, but based on our music algorithm, it's like 90–95% accurate, they will love them. When we say personalized marketing, it is literally one-to-one marketing at scale. We'll send out 80 million emails. They will all be different based on what your preferences are and what you're most likely to react to. There's nothing wrong with segment-driven marketing, but it's so much more powerful when I can talk to you about who you are, what I know you like, what I'm anticipating you're going to like based on what you've liked in the past. I mean, the returns and the response is, somewhere around 10 to 20 times higher than if I just send you a generic ad talking about how phenomenal Pandora is. I'm lucky to be a part of an organization that really values diversity and inclusion and places it first and foremost in everything we do. I feel like it's very important as a female CMO, honestly, to stand up for inclusion and not necessarily gender parity, but strength of diversity in terms of all kinds of opinions. It's important to think about, how do we get terrific ideas? How do we move things forward? And the best way to do that, honestly, is surround yourself with people who are not like you. Because if we all are exactly the same, we're going to have the same ideas, and that's where we fail. It's just smart business, frankly, as well as the right thing to do. And I feel like that's a really critical part of what I want to drive in terms of my role as CMO at Pandora.